Ladies and gentlemen, you are on a wrestling YouTube channel, but we're going to be talking about college football for the first time. Not for the first time, but a whole show dedicated to it for the first time. We also run another wrestling podcast called BTBC, but this is episode 1 of Run Out the Clock with myself, Tommy, Rod, and we got a guest today, D-Lo. We'll most of the time have guests on here, but I guess introduce ourselves. I'm one of your hosts, Spot. Tommy?
It's Tommy. Y'all already know me, but y'all know me as like Tommy BTBC, Tommy Wrestling, Tommy TNA, Tommy Impact. Today and every Friday onward, it is Tommy SEC, my boy. Gotta support the best conference in college. I mean, period. We'll get there. Don't worry about it. We'll get there. But I'm just gonna warn you guys.
Quick question. I see D-Lo has a Miami thing. D-Lo, do you love the ACC or you just love Miami?
No, the ACC is not a really good conference, but this
no. But do you rep the ACC or do you just rep Miami?
Oh, I just rep Miami.
Right?
That's
bro,
it. That's it.
Tommy,
bro,
I don't rep ACC.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro.
If the SEC wins the championship, he's going to rep it.
Talk about, so you represent Georgia after what Georgia did to you? You go represent Georgia?
Why are you saying like they did something crazy to me last year? It wasn't even that bad. Carson Beck almost took the game.
I'm talking about the previous years.
Fuck you, Ken. Hey, listen. Let me just put this out there. You got to think about it in the grand scheme of things. If your conference sucks, your schedule is by default sucks. So you won't get nowhere in college. So you got to have a good conference. Huh?
You rep Mississippi State?
They're the worst team in the conference.
Okay, the SEC.
If they're in a bowl game, I'm cheering for Mississippi State.
This is nasty work. Okay.
If Ole Miss is in a bowl game, I'm cheering for Ole Miss. Yes, Chad.
That's not even your team, though.
It's not, but I gotta make sure my conference is still. I need them to be the best. That's it.
You was a fan of that team down there in Gainesville, Florida. Okay.
Don't say it like that. Don't say it like that.
Gainesville, Florida, bro.
All right, bro. We play all. We about the
Deontay's roll tide.
And that's disgusting. What are y'all gonna look like this year? Go ahead, Rod. Yeah.
You lucky I like Ryan Williams. That's it.
Facts.
Man. It's your boy Rod, and I support Penn State, the best team in the Big Ten. You know what it is.
Oh Lord.
We coming this year. Now I'm gonna pass it over to D-Lo, man. Guest here tonight. D-Lo, go ahead.
You already know what it is, man. It's me, D-Lo. You already know from the crib 305. Miami Hurricanes. That's my team, bro. Now, last year there was some hope. The defense was atrocious. We got some good pieces this year. We fired our DC, all that stuff. Carson Beck's, but we still got Mark Fletcher. We still got Ray Johnson, Ray Joseph. We're ready to go, man. College football playoff. We're ready to go.
Oh man, so today's rundown chat. We're gonna be talking about conference winners, the playoff field, Texas Tech, dark horses in each conference, and most improved. Marquee matchups for week 0 and week 1, and Heisman predictions. So tomorrow's gonna be the last Saturday without college football for the rest of the year.
Chills. I just got chills when you said that. I ain't lying. We got a Georgia fan in there. Oh, we got a couple Georgia fans in
real chat. Quick, there's some guy that wants to talk about football real quick. He requested. He's gonna take 2 minutes before we kick him out of here.
Why are we talking about this ass version?
Yo, get him
out of here, bro. Get him. Wow, what are you doing?
Why are we talking about the ass version of football? Let's talk about the better version.
You got 30 seconds.
We got 2 minutes of this. Axel, fuck your team. Fucking dog shit. Let's talk about the real version. Tommy, fuck you.
Oh, fuck you.
Spot, thank you. D-Lo, good to see you. I just thought to say European football better. Goodbye.
Yeah, all right. Okay.
Ken,
get him out of
Ken,
here.
my team is Penn State, Ken.
UGA. All right. UGA. I can't even talk shit about UGA. Hold on. All right. So we're gonna go ahead and start with our conference predictions. We should mark these down so we can use them for bragging rights later. But I guess let's all start with the SEC.
Of course we will.
Conference winner for the SEC, man. Well,
I think it's pretty easy. Yeah, I think it's pretty easy. Yeah, I think Texas is gonna take the cake, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I think Texas got the conference on lock this year. I honestly think their floor is losing 1 game. Looking at the schedule, I mean, I think it's pretty. I just don't see Arch losing too much in college, And if this is his one and done year, then I mean, I really don't see him losing.
Honestly, I think like Arch is gonna be more like he's gonna be kind of like Trevor Lawrence. Doesn't really lose much. Has a bunch of great games, and he has like this dominant run over a stretch period of time. But I do have Texas winning the conference. So I think like Tommy said, I think that's their floor. Maybe like losing one game. I genuinely think their floor is the national championship. Like
right, yeah.
I genuinely think that's their floor. Their ceiling is winning it. Like they're the only team I can feel confident in saying that their floor is reaching the national college football playoff. Well, the national championship.
I want to add to that too before Darian and D'Lo go. I want to emphasize: watch out for Texas D-line. They may have the best D-line in the country this upcoming year. No cap.
That boy Murad Watson's gonna be an issue.
I'm telling you, man.
It's gonna be an issue. Man.
Yeah, they're the only team I feel really confident in reaching like the national championship. I think they're with the roster this year. You got a really good returning quarterback, even better than the one last year. I think Arch is far superior than Quinn Ewers, and you have another year under Arch's belt. So I think him and his team, they're gonna just run away with the conference. Which I'll give Archie undefeated season or what? Floor is like one loss.
Honestly, bro,
they might go undefeated. Like they might actually legitimately go undefeated.
I'll go a little bit in depth on mine, but I'll let D'Lo go real quick.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think Texas probably has the best chance to win the conference, and probably as the floor get to the national championship. I mean, they do. They got a lot of young pieces. Obviously, we're gonna see Arch like start. They got Ryan Wingo. Mm-hmm. They got Ryan Wingo, CJ Baxter. Those guys are returning. They got a few. Their secondary is still young. Their secondary is very still young. I believe they got it. There's Derek. I believe Derek Williams Jr. He's very nice. I feel like he's gonna be one of the best DBs in the country. So look out for him. They also got a receiver by Emmett Mosley, who I think is gonna be one of the top receivers in the draft, in next year's draft. So be on the lookout. So and Sark's gonna have them guys ready. I feel like everybody's talking about UGA, all this stuff, but Texas, I think they learned from last year. Even though Quinn Ewers is not bad. He was not a bad. He was a very good quarterback. But there's times, he'll never executed when it was time to execute.
Yeah,
that was the main issue. Even with that team with Isaiah Bond and AD Mitchell and those guys. But yeah, Texas. Yeah, that's how you see it.
Okay, so y'all have me feeling like a fake fan, low key. With I'm gonna tell you who I think is gonna win. I still got Georgia. Texas lost to Georgia twice last year.
Yes.
So until I feel like they're gonna take the one at Georgia, but I feel like they're still gonna lose to them in the SEC title. And y'all have seen Texas, they fold in some of these big games, and this year they got quite a bit of them. They got Ohio State right off the bat. Mm-hmm. They got Florida. They got Oklahoma. I feel like Florida's the trap game, bro. And then they got Oklahoma right after that. Then they got at Georgia. I still think they're going to beat Vanderbilt, but Vanderbilt's going to give them a fight. And then they got A&M to end off the season. So,
the A&M game is going to be tough.
That's always a tough one. Texas A&M comes always like very prepared for a lot of their big games. Mm-hmm. They were tough. Is that at A&M?
No, this one's at Texas, thankfully. Okay. But it's just hard for me to like confidently say that they'll win every single one of them. I'm sure that I do believe they might drop one or two. So that's the only reason I'm not giving them the SEC title right there. I'm still gonna go Georgia here, but that's the SEC.
Even with Georgia's, I mean, granted, it's a new quarterback, obviously, but I mean, it's Georgia after all, so he can't be too bad. But again,
Texas got a lot, but they did lose a lot in the draft, bro.
Yes, same as Georgia. They lost a lot of key pieces in that defense. A lot of key pieces.
How long do you think Arch stays, in college for?
Well, his family's talking like he's gonna be there another year after. But,
I think he comes out when Jeremiah Smith and Ryan Williams come out, and then I think he comes out with them. I don't think he comes on this next draft.
Okay.
I'm gonna be honest. I really think it depends on if he wins the chip or not this year. I really think it's on that.
Yeah.
Georgia winning the national championship. It's very possible, honestly. Georgia just comes back every year and they reload, and they come into every season, kind of like massive contenders. So you can never count them out.
Never.
All right, so that's the SEC. Let's go ahead and go to the big. Since I went last, I'll go first here. Kind of like how I had back-to-back. I'm going Ohio State here. I think they'll just get the edge just over Penn State. But I think if they end up meeting the playoff, I think Penn State will take that one. But I got Ohio State.
I'm actually I have Ohio State as well. I think, again, looking at their schedule as well, I think it's a favorable one. I mean, being a Power 4 school, I think it's a favorable one. The thing that I'm worried about though with Ohio State, again, a lot of these teams that we're talking about today lost a lot in the draft, if we're just being honest. But I feel like with Ohio State's they need that offensive line needs to be proven because I think they just got younger. I think they got younger, and then it's the QB playing Ohio State too that I'm kind of. Granted, they have Aaron Nolan, right? Let me double check. Hold on, because I think they have a pretty decent QB room as well. So I'm saying if they have a bad QB start, I feel like they'll be able to kind of clean it up. Oh no, they have Julian Sands.
Aaron Nolan's he's at South Carolina.
That's my apologies. My apologies. Yeah, they have Julian Sands. So that's the quarterback that I think needs to prove himself, which I think he's in a good situation. So we'll see. But I have Ohio State winning the Big Ten.
Rod.
For me, I mean, come on, I'm a Penn State fan. I gotta root for my team, man. I think it's really close between the two. Honestly, I also think our schedule is very favorable. Yeah, James Franklin has been. Has been. Oh man, he's been a thorn to our side. But hopefully, Drew Aller steps up his game a little bit this year, and I think our running backs, between Nicholas Singleton and Kaytron Allen, are really good offensive line. We've always had a pretty stout defense, so our defense has always been, that's always been pretty good. But I think the thing that's been kind of ruining us is just play calling in certain stretches of games, and also our quarterback play. I think our running backs and our defense can definitely carry our team, and with our pretty easy schedule outside of just like Oregon on week 4, and then Ohio State, I think like a couple of weeks after that. I could definitely see us being Oregon. Now the Ohio State one is pretty tough. I don't think we haven't won a game in Ohio State in a very long time. I'd have to think back to maybe a little bit over a decade. So I could see us definitely losing one game. But I think we'll win the conference, and that's my pick.
Bilo?
I feel like one thing I'll say, Penn State, I'm glad Drew came back another year. I feel like I'm glad he stayed another year because I feel like he was not ready for the draft. One thing with Drew, he takes care of the ball, even in the situations he took care of the ball a lot.
But he's also not like he doesn't take chances, which I think also hurts him as well.
Yeah, that also plays a part. But Ohio State, one thing about Ohio State this year, I've been paying attention to their corners, especially the DBs they got from this recruiting class. There's another kid by name Devin Sanchez. He was one of the best, I believe, one of the best corners in this year's recruiting class in the state of Texas. There's another kid, Jordan Thomas, really tall kid, I think 6'4", something like very long wingspan, something like that. So he's gonna be an issue. And there was there was somebody else, but they have a really good these corners that they got in this recruiting class is going to be very important. They all true freshmen. I think they're going to start to help with that secondary. We know about Jeremiah Smith. They still got Hines. They still got James Peoples will be starting at running back. Right. So Julian's saying he's walking to like a good situation, but he still has to execute because you still got to throw the ball to number 4.
They're bringing back Allen, right?
11.
Kaytron Allen's back, right?
Yeah, to Penn State, yeah.
Yeah, he's coming back.
They got a two back
Singleton.
room. Yeah, him and Singleton. That was a really good running back room last year. I think between the two, I think easily combined probably close to 2,000 scrimmage yards. I'm pretty sure those two were pretty damn good.
So that was the Big 12 or the Big 10. I'm sorry. Let's go to the Big 12 here. I'll start off here again. Mine are really in between Arizona State and Kansas State. Avery Johnson versus Sam Leavitt. I'm leaning towards Arizona State because obviously they felt what it was like in a playoff game and they almost took Texas out. But also I don't know. I like Avery Johnson at Kansas State, but I think I'm still going to stick with Arizona State repeating here again.
This is where it gets fun. And I'm going to be honest with you, chat. We'll get to the specifics later on in the show, but I'm all in on this Texas Tech hype, man.
Oh, wow, really?
Yeah, I'm all in, bro. I'm jumping all in. So I got Texas Tech winning the conference, bro. I got Texas. There's no reason why you get all these transfers to lose. There's no. I just don't. You just can't do it. So, and if it is, they need to coaching maybe.
You don't think they need a year to mesh? Because that's happened before.
This is a new age in college football. New age. Because if that was the case, there would be a lot of teams that needs a year to mesh. But someone got to win this year. So I do feel like Texas Tech is going to actually surprise. Well, I don't know if it's even going to be a surprise with how hyped up they are. So, but that transfer portal, man, you can't. That is, to me nowadays, that's where you win your championship. So,
man, this is. I'm gonna say right now. I think this is the most unpredictable and most fun conference.
100%.
There's a range of teams that could realistically win this conference. We've already obviously talked about. You guys have already talked about 3 of them. But this is the most fun conference. I personally have Arizona State. I think after what they did last year, and as coming into this year with even a stronger roster, you had a lot of guys coming back. I think this is a team that can definitely do it again, and they can definitely make the college football playoff, make some noise. Like Darian just said, they almost, they almost did some big stuff last year. So but this team, they had, this conference is just so much fun, and it's gonna be pretty exciting. I think we're not gonna know the winner until very deep into the season. This is gonna be a 3-team race, maybe even a couple of teams in there.
There's Iowa State, the contender too.
Iowa State, they're a contender. So we're not gonna know the winner of this conference till the very end. This is gonna be probably the only major conference that we're not gonna know really who wins. And it's gonna be a race.
And maybe the all-out favorite might still lose that conference title game too. I don't know.
Yeah, it's not even a guarantee that Arizona. I have them as my pick, but I don't even think it's not even a clear cut. They don't have a clear cut advantage over any of these other teams. So it's a fun one, man. It's gonna be some high scoring games, and I think we'll see some really exciting football from the Big 12.
I'm gonna have to go with Tommy on this one. I'm gonna go with Texas Tech because of these transfers. Like, I don't know if you guys been following these transfers they got. They got 2 receivers. There's one receiver by the name of Roy Alexander. I believe he played at Incarnate World, bro. Really, really good smooth runs, crispy routes. And they had, I think, another kid named Micah Hill Hudson. He played at Texas A&M.
Oh, bro, I don't care what no one says.
Filthy. He's a good piece. They also added a lot of beef to that D line. David Bailey really could. I believe he was at Stanford, but he was by far one of the best D tackles in the country. But obviously played Stanford because Stanford is not good. But they really went into that portal. They got a lot of guys. They got Cash Cleveland. He was the center for Colorado this year. He's also, I think he was one of the best centers for that freshman class alone. He was really good. Commanded that offensive line for Shedeur. Make sure Shedeur could throw it in the pocket. And they really beefed up that O-line too. A kid named Howard Simpson. He was at UNC. Yeah, it's gonna be a problem. They really stepped in this year with these transfers. It's a lot of them too. It's not about 5, it's about like 12 of them, bro.
Yeah, it's a lot. They got a lot of guys coming in. A lot. But and I'm a build on D'Lo. What D'Lo was saying. The big thing for me, because looking at these transfers, just looking at going position by position, it literally looks like they tried to build a whole second team in the portal. They solidified the offensive line. They got some new receivers. They even got a couple corners coming in. Another running back coming in. I mean, they literally everything that. If you watched any Texas Tech football last year, anything that you felt like they were missing, they addressed it in the portal. And like Russell Spot said, it just got a mesh.
Yeah, they lost Isaac Smith, though, who I believe he transferred to Michigan State. Really big guy, 6'6", 260. Really, really was probably one of the best underrated D tackles. He went to Michigan State. I guess, the way they used to line him up, they didn't know where to put on the left side or the right side. So I'm assuming that's why he transferred. But they replaced him. They replaced him with somebody, if not better. They did lose some corners. They did get that with this past recruiting class, really good. So they're gonna make a lot of noise this season.
Oh yeah.
All right. So that's our Big 12. Go with the ACC here. We'll start with D'Lo here.
Okay,
God.
okay. Listen. But I'm gonna be a realist here. I'm gonna be a realist. I think I got Clemson.
Okay.
I got Clemson. As much as that, I don't really believe in. It's not because I believe in Dabo Swinney. Let's be real here. It's the quarterback they got, bro. Caleb.
Oh, I think isn't it Cade?
Cade
Klubnik?
Cade, yeah. I feel like he's gonna. I know we're not talking about Heisman right now. I feel like he's gonna be contender for Heisman. This kid's really really good, bro. He is really good. Yeah. No, remember, DJU was benched. It was benched because of him.
But Cade wasn't even that good for like the first part of the season either.
Exactly.
Like
he was not.
He ended up turning it around after I believe, if I'm not mistaken, probably after week 7. Like he really turned it on big time.
Yeah, because at the beginning of the season, I thought Clemson was shot. I thought they were they were. But then they snuck into the playoffs.
Bro, people were clowning Clemson like, "Oh, yeah, it's over. Like y'all not competing for nothing anymore. Y'all don't even have a quarterback." I think the ACC it's easy, bro. It's Clemson. Like
I'm guessing we all got Clemson.
Yeah,
I don't think there's any team like even like Miami might even be the team that's like remotely close, but that's it. Like
that's pretty much
the toughest game is literally LSU. Well, I guess if you throw SMU, SMU's a
they're a tough game.
Yeah, they're good.
UNC's the one right there. That's like that's the trap game right there. Yeah, that's the trap game right there.
And then South Carolina's gonna be a fight.
That one's gonna be a dog fight.
Well, that's always a fight. Those rivalry games are always like those rivalry games are always pretty tough.
Wait, didn't Cade lose on the last year?
Ones and just win one of those, they're in the playoff. That's it. Yeah.
Dark horse Georgia Tech. Oh, Georgia Tech is.
I don't know.
We'll get into the dark horses in a little bit. But yeah, I think
the ACC is the easiest conference. I do believe. I don't think there's
out of the 4 for sure.
Yeah. I don't think there's much resistance there. I think Clemson with the talent that they have and just the coaching. Dabo's been there, done that, and you have this all-star quarterback who's probably the best, if not one of the 2 or 3 best in the nation, and he's coming off a season like he did last year. The confidence is gonna be riding at an all-time high, and I think he's gonna do some things for them that Clemson hasn't seen in a couple of years, because obviously they've been trying to rely on a DJ. He was absolute garbage. So,
and I will say another thing that's kind of slowing Clemson down. He went to Florida State. And then had a shit show over there too. He had a fucking shit show.
Oh boy! Now
I'm
gutter.
Clemson, Oregon State, Florida State.
Quickly, that's so funny how last year everything just turned so fast for Florida State. They went from this high seeded team to not. Last year they were just garbage.
I loved every minute of it.
It was great. It was great to watch.
Every minute of it. Shout out to my boys that's playing on Florida State though, but they know it's all love. But yeah.
Oh man, so those were our conference winners. It's time to get into our playoff field. We all throughout the day took our own playoff bracket, and we'll be going through it. Let's start with Tommy here.
Oh boy.
Let me get mine up.
Y'all, I'm telling you. You're gonna hate my top 12. I'm gonna do 4, and then I'm gonna take a little gap, whatever. But so right now, where I got my top 4 at, and again, you guys are gonna hate it, but I think because of how easy Clemson's schedule is, I think they may finish undefeated, and I think they may be the number 1 seed because of that. Just because simply with the way the schedule's looking, they may be the only undefeated team in the tournament. But after that, so I got Clemson. I got Texas, Ohio State, Oregon. That's my top 4.
Oregon.
That's my top 4.
Yeah.
That's my top 4. Yep. I think they squeeze in, and this is, we'll get there, but this is when I'm not really Penn State's the reason why Oregon is so high, honestly. I just seen them lose too many big games. So I think that's going to hurt them when it comes down to that final 12. The next 5 through 12, I got Notre Dame, Tech, Michigan, Arizona State, Georgia, Penn State, SMU, Florida. That's it. That's it. And I think SMU's problem is going to be just really honestly Clemson. Again, ACC stuff. Pretty
underrated, underrated receiving core over there. They got it too.
Facts.
Underrated.
But that's my 12, and I do have Florida sneaking in there. Yes, I do.
I don't blame you. It's okay.
Yes, I do.
Who's next?
Let's go, Rod.
Yeah.
Oh man. Okay. So I'm gonna go. Texas is my number 1 seed. I'm gonna have Penn State as number 2. I have Clemson number 3. Ohio State number 4. I have Alabama number 5.
Ooh, wow.
Number 6 is Notre Dame. Number 7 is Georgia. Number 8 is Oregon. Number 9 is Miami. 10 LSU. 11 Arizona State. And get ready for this one. At number 12 is the University of North Carolina.
What?
Wow.
Hey, Bill Belichick effect, man. That shit might be real. That might be real. I will say they scored the most transfers. Not like the best class or anything. It's the most number of kids coming over. Bill Belichick has that this year already.
D-Lo.
See, so I got Texas 1. I got Ohio State 2. I got Notre Dame 3. Notre Dame 3. Georgia 4. Clemson 5. Oregon 6. Bama 7. Let's see. I got Texas Tech at 8. Miami at 9. Let's see. What else? I got Arizona State at 11. And 12. Did I say Penn State?
No, you haven't said them yet.
Yeah, 12 at Penn State at 12.
That Florida's gonna get in there, but
yeah. It's just James Franklin. That's my only issue. It's just James
that's literally my thing. I just can't trust you in a big game, bro.
It's the coach.
That's
the
it,
players.
man. I just can't.
He's a good recruiter, really good coach, not great coach, good coach.
Yeah.
All right, for me, my top 4 are Georgia, Ohio State, Clemson, then Texas. Just outside the top 4 at 5 is Penn State, Notre Dame at 6, Bama at 7, Arizona State at 8, LSU at 9, Oregon at 10. Slightly buying into the hype with Tech, but not really. So I kind of have them with South Carolina with an asterisk, but I'm gonna give that to South Carolina. I'm gonna say South Carolina sneaks in, and then 12 SMU. They got a mad easy schedule, and they brought back a lot from last year. Just outside, just because I need to see a little bit more. I've seen all this hype about Illinois, Florida. I want to put Florida so bad, but bro, their schedule is fucking.
It's
hell.
tough. It's
They
hell.
have a gauntlet.
Mm-hmm.
They
And
gotta
then
run a
Kansas State and
gauntlet.
Navy are also some teams I'm looking at.
I would love it if Kane State made it. That'd be awesome for them.
You know who's like really sneaky? Is Utah.
Yes.
Really sneaky.
Yeah.
They're gonna fly under the radar, but they got a really nice team.
Utah is sneaky.
They're supposed to be really good.
Am I crazy if I think BYU is also sneaky?
No.
I think BYU may make a little more noise than we think.
Because those are 2 more teams that we didn't talk about earlier.
And then I still think you can never count on Dion. I'm gonna just be real with you. I think he's earned his right to being called a great coach. Yeah, for sure.
I feel like he hasn't. I feel like the only thing with him is just the quarterbacks.
Right, but I feel like he has 2 to choose from right now. So I feel like if one of them don't work out, I think he got another solid option.
The receiving core is good, really good receiving core.
Yeah.
Good receiving core.
But I do want to say, so Russ, what was your top 4 again?
My top 4 was Georgia, Ohio State, Clemson, and Texas.
Okay. D'Lo, did you say Oregon?
I put at Oregon at 7.
Okay. Rod, where'd you have Oregon?
8.
Okay, cool beans.
10.
Stop fine. All right, bet.
Oregon will be good.
And did anyone have LSU?
I had LSU at 9.
I didn't have
I had him
LSU.
at 10. I had him at 10.
I didn't have LSU.
LSU, Tommy?
No, I'm gonna be honest with you.
You're
I
not
don't
buying
think,
into the Nussmeier hype?
I think he's garbage. I'm gonna be real with you. I think Nussmeier's not good. I think he's up there with Carson Beck, bro. I really do. I don't think they're that good.
Okay.
I haven't seen enough of him to like really give an opinion on him. From last year, he was solid. was solid, not bad, but he was
Okay, so
solid.
Bama.
Well, I think last year, honestly, not his peak. I mean, he's obviously gonna improve, but I don't think he's gonna improve enough to where they're gonna be a huge, like, top 10, 8, 6 seed. I really don't see that.
Right.
I don't see that. Let's see what Michael talking about. He got Bama 1, Clemson 2, Ohio State 3, Notre Dame 4, Texas 5, Oregon 6, Georgia 7, Penn State 8, Illinois 9. So I guess he believes in them. It says, Big 12 champ, whoever that's going to be.
So I think Illinois might be that Indiana spot where they have like a cupcake schedule until they play someone new. So look, they got Western Illinois, Duke, Western Michigan, Indiana, USC, Purdue. Then they play Ohio State, obviously. Washington, Rutgers, Maryland. Yeah, so really their only test is right here.
That's it. That's
okay, well,
but I mean, they have. I'm not gonna lie. If they drop any of these,
it's cooked. It's over.
Cooked.
Yeah, it's over.
Even if they just drop one, like if they drop one, it might be over.
I feel like the only game they can lose is the Ohio State game.
Yeah, they have to win every other game.
Most likely, yeah.
If they lose any of those other games outside of Ohio State and they end up with 2 losses,
but if they drop one of these and they beat Ohio State, which won't happen, I think they still get in. But if they lose any other one other than Ohio State, it's over.
Yeah, I think they still get in if they beat Ohio State and lose any of those other.
I must be missing something with Illinois then. I must be missing something.
Even on the preseason ranking, they're number 12.
Yeah, I must be missing
something.
something.
I didn't even know that. They're 12?
Yeah, they're up there.
You want to look at the top 25?
Oh yeah, pull up the AP poll.
I gotta see this. I didn't know. Maybe I'm sticking in
the other day. I want to say last Friday or some shit like that.
But yeah, I gotta be missing something. They must did something crazy in the transfer portal or something because I gotta
check them out.
Michael says Georgia goes all the way and wins. All right, so this is the top 25. So if the playoffs started today, Illinois would be in. What the hell? Come on. All right, Illinois would be in. Arizona State would be 11. Miami at 10. LSU 9. Bama 8. Oregon, Notre Dame, Georgia, and then your top 4 is Clemson, Ohio State, Penn State, Texas.
They know ball.
Yeah, do my research on Illinois then.
No, in fact, I'm gonna have to add that team to teams that I don't normally watch. I need to watch this year.
They got K-State out there, outside of
17.
Sheesh, they got South Carolina just right outside.
And this,
look at Florida.
That little stretch, that Michigan, South Carolina, Florida little stretch, those 3 teams. Michigan got a true freshman quarterback, so we're gonna just have to see how that turns out. Now he is a dog. He was a 5-star. You have to see how that turns out. Florida, he just had to keep improving. South Carolina, Sellers. I think his last name is perfect. Yeah. I'm not a believer in him. I am not a believer in Sellers, bro. I'm not. And every time I see a ranking come out, like a preseason ranking come out, and he's up there with Arch, I'm like, bro, stop disrespecting Arch Manning, bro. Come on, man. What are we doing? I just don't see it. He did a lot of stupid stuff last year.
He's just really talented. That's
you see how they finished this year, though?
You know what sucks? You know what sucks? He's gonna be Anthony Richardson. He's gonna get drafted high and become not the best. He's gonna get drafted real high just based off pure athleticism, bro.
They got Nick Harbor though. Nick Harbor's a
oh yeah, they do.
They do. I mean, yeah, they got some guys that's gonna make him look
special talent right there.
I don't know, man. I'm just not a believer in Sellers, man.
Kevin, what's his name? Kevin, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Concepcion or whatever his name. He's out, right? Or he's still there?
Wait, who?
Kevin Concepcion or whatever his name is. Conception.
Yeah, I remember him. Hold on. I don't know if he left or not.
So let's see how he did in these because they won the last 6 straight. It looks like.
Oh, he transferred to the Aggies.
Yeah, he's at A&M. He's at A&M. Yeah.
Oh, see how Sellers did with
I'm not gonna lie. That's another team that's kind of like
238
under the radar.
1 interception.
What, A&M?
Yes.
Yeah, A&M is definitely over the radar. Damn, freaking Kevin.
That Clemson interception. Yes, he won the game, but I've never seen a more dumb interception in my life. I'll never forget it. I'll never forget it, bro. Do it right to him. But Sellers has to, and like Michael said, I don't believe in South Carolina unless I see improvement from Sellers. Sellers has to improve a lot, bro. He has to improve a lot.
Sellers doesn't improve. Aaron Norland's right there.
So his accuracy has to improve for sure. He needs to get more accurate with the ball and take more care of the ball. He needs to stop making dumb plays down the field. That's something he was always doing last year. He was making dumb plays down the field, leading to interceptions. Yeah, he and the thing is when last year when he had Kevin Conception and Nick Harbor, which are two all elite receivers, he was still making the bad reads. Now, if I'm not mistaken, is he a junior or what? What is Lodo?
I was just looking at him. Hold on. He is a. Why isn't it telling me junior?
Okay, he's a junior. Okay, all right. So was last year his first year starting?
At least getting that much attention, yeah. Because I don't think the year prior, I don't think he was. He wasn't on the map yet, before, but last year was definitely you call it a breakout year if you like, but I think he's still going to have a better year this year.
But I think that, so if you, can you pull up that ranking again?
The top 25?
Yeah. Pull that up again. Because I want to, because obviously this comment that's coming up right now is actually making me think of this.
Oh yeah, that's screwed.
It's going to screw out a team. Like if you look at that 13 through about 17 range, that's one of those teams is going to get screwed out. And even number 12, I think 11 or 12 are they're teetering. I think Arizona State will make it in.
So others receiving votes. These are some teams that they also think are on the cusp. BYU, Utah, Baylor, Louisville, USC, Georgia Tech, Missouri, Tulane, Nebraska.
Do I see Florida State?
Wow.
No way. You do not see Florida State in there.
Way, bro.
No, impossible.
I do after Memphis.
Yeah.
What?
No fucking way, bro.
They have a lot to prove, bro.
Colorado getting one vote. Hey, that team.
That's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie. Florida State got 8.
Hey, you gotta. I'm telling you right now. Watch out for Nebraska.
Raiola.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, that's real. That's real. Oh my
Matt
god.
Rhule's gonna have them boys ready to play this season.
Facts.
Yeah, that's one team to watch out for.
Matt Rhule's still there, right?
Yes, he is.
Yeah.
He's doing a phenomenal job.
I think with the second year, Dylan Raiola is gonna have another. I saw some great things from him last year in several games. Man, he's a talent. He's definitely a talent. He's going into his sophomore year now, with a lot more under his belt, and I think there's a reason that they have 23 votes. There's a reason for it, and I think that's a team that can definitely make some noise.
I think I'm gonna be honest, I think Nebraska's weakest position, to me at least, it's a pretty important one. I don't know any of their running. I don't know nothing about their run game. I don't think they have one. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know anything about their run game. I hope someone in chat can correct me, but I don't think they have a run game. And I honestly think that's what hurt Dylan last year too. No run game. He had the ball had to be in his hands, So and as a freshman, that's a lot. That's a lot to kind of control or handle. So we'll see. But that's a bit. You need that.
Who their running back is? I don't really know who their running back is.
I don't know too much about.
Kind of going back on Michael's comment, who is a group of 5 that y'all think has got a real shot to steal a spot?
A group of 5. Let me think.
Mine, I'm gonna go with Navy.
Yeah, Navy didn't really lose too much this past season either, so that's a good pick. That's a good one. Who would?
Nebraska has an easy schedule.
Who is my
Tulane?
group of 5?
Tulane? Okay.
I like that one too. That one too.
Good one.
Let me think.
About what team could end up screwing somebody out?
Yeah, because. So Tommy, you told me that it's the straight up 12, but I keep seeing I kept looking, I kept seeing the answer that a group of 5 is in. Just.
Are they forcing one in?
It's what it looks like.
Which is fair. Because if they didn't do it that way, they wouldn't. I mean, they won't have one.
Most likely, we'd never see a group.
Right. So
they
may be right.
They'd have to go 12-0 and have to win over some crazy program.
I'm gonna double check. I'm gonna see if I can find the either the ESPN article or what. Let me see, just to be sure what those rules are. I could have sworn it wasn't just straight up top 12 because last year was such an atrocity.
I'm glad they fixed it this year. The whole ranking. I don't know, especially the way they're doing it this year. I do like it with, the top 4 getting the top 4 seeds, not, the conference stuff, the conference bullshit. If you win your Power 4 conference or whatever, especially because, a conference like the Big 12, Bro, like, what was who won the Big 12 last year? Was it Arizona State, right? Or
wasn't it? I think so. Yeah.
who did they face in the first round?
They got a bye.
Because they won the conference.
Who they faced in the second round?
Texas.
Oh yeah, and they did put up a good fight against them. They did.
So the 8 schools here.
Have y'all seen what the playoff would be if it wasn't like that?
No. Oh, like last year?
Yeah, I'll show you in a second. It would have been changed. I don't know how much it would have changed, but let's see. So, it goes the 4 highest seed rank. Blah, 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 blah. There's a specific way they said it. I want to pull up here.
With the 5 highest ranked conference champions.
See, so
earning. So 12 teams will be selected to the playoff field, with the 5 highest ranked conference champions earning automatic bids. The 4 highest ranked teams, regardless of conference champion status, will receive the top 4 seeds in the playoff and the first round bye.
So at least for this year, until the Pac-12 is still not here, I guess that 5th conference spot is going to be a Group of 5 conference winner.
Yep.
So it looks like they do got a spot.
It says, hold on. It says if any of the 5 highest ranked conference champions falls outside of the top 12, they would be seated at the bottom of the 12-team pool.
So they'd be number 12.
All right, yeah.
So that number 12, if you're ranked number 12, you might be screwed this year.
Hey, Boise State's not making it. They don't have Ashton no more.
They was barely surviving with Ashton.
Yeah, I don't think they'll make it either. I don't even know if they'll be a top 25 team.
Let me know when you're on.
They are right now. They are literally 25th right now. But
because they're going based on what happened last season.
I think they'll fall off. I genuinely think they'll fall off. I don't think
Ashton's not there. Shout him out, Haitian brother Ashton Genty, but stop, he's not there no more. Bro. That's the only reason they're relevant.
Who can you realistically see to get that 12 spot? That get ranked 12. That's not going to get it. I think that might be.
Yeah, try to respect. First of all, you gotta carry your load, bro. What are you doing? Nah.
Maybe SMU, maybe South Carolina. So if
Florida,
if that's the case, SMU would be screwed out of mine.
Let me see.
Low key, they kind of screwed out Bama last year.
Yeah, damn. Same thing. If it is like that, SMU may get screwed out of mine as well. I think Florida's gonna screw somebody out of it.
Look for the format I saw that.
I can't wait.
No
to get
bullshit.
to the
last year.
I can't wait to get to the dark horses because I have some interesting ones.
We can go ahead and go there now. Wait, was that next? Let me see.
I don't know.
We kind of already touched on Texas Tech, didn't we? So we can skip that one.
Yeah.
All right. So
Dark horse most improved.
for each conference, we'll start with the SEC. Dark horse.
Let me pull up how these conferences finished last year, so I can actually make a legit dark horse pick.
I'll just make mine because I already have mine.
Yeah, go ahead.
I got Ole Miss as a dark horse.
Okay.
I think Ole
Who's
Miss
their quarterback this year?
It's Austin Simmons, I believe,
Yes, it is.
and he's pretty damn good. I'm not. Shout out to X man.
This is an upgrade from Dart last year.
Brother Dart.
Against Florida.
I think, I definitely do think Ole Miss, they still have Lane Kiffin. They have their all SEC cornerback returning in Jalen Braxton. They have a really good defense, and obviously Austin Simmons returning. And now he's gonna be leading the charge. Yeah, I think it's either them or for me it's like, I don't know. I'm gonna just say Ole Miss. I'm gonna stick to just them.
Okay.
Oklahoma is another one. That's
Damn it.
another one.
That was mine.
Oklahoma.
It's Oklahoma. Mine is Oklahoma. I think with where they kind of ended the season, I think they were just kind of, not really, but they were kind of figuring it out. And now I feel like now they have another season with this newer head coach. I think they'll be all right. I think they're gonna do way better. Last year they finished 6-7. I just don't see them doing that again. So
I'm looking at this schedule, man. This because Pavi has been talking crazy.
Is he Oklahoma fan?
No. I'm talking about Pavia from Vanderbilt.
Oh, yeah. I can't wait to watch him get whacked every week.
Talks so much, man.
He's talking crazy.
Oh, well, hold on. Never mind. Oklahoma may still lose 7 games. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, they may fuck around and lose 7 games again. They got a gauntlet too, though. They got
It's kind of hard to
Texas,
say a dark
South
horse
Carolina.
in the SEC because half of them are ranked, bro.
Yeah, really. Oklahoma, once they after that Texas week, they got Texas, South Carolina, Ole Miss, Tennessee, Alabama. They got Missouri, which they should win, and they got in the season with LSU. That second half of the season is brutal.
Ole Miss got a pretty tough one. They start off the year okay. They start off Georgia State, Kentucky, then they got Arkansas, then they got Tulane, and then you're gonna get into your heavy hitters. Now you're gonna get LSU. Now you got Washington State, and then you get into Georgia, Oklahoma, South Carolina, and then you get the Citadel, which is whatever, and then you got a game, with Florida, which is a big one because that's the week before the final week of the regular season, and then after that, the final game is Mississippi State,
which they're gonna wax Mississippi State.
I think so. But this is a team.
Yeah.
Speaking, I'm not gonna lie. I think, man, I can never doubt out Lane Kiffin. I think he's a very, very underrated coach, and he always finds a way. Always finds a way. So I'll say them. They're currently ranked right now in the AP poll number 21. They should be. I think they could get a lot higher by the time midseason comes around. They could be ranked probably within that 14-15 range, giving them striking distance before the end of the year to really get to potentially top 12, And I think if they can sneak some wins, maybe against an LSU team, hopefully, sneak a win against LSU, maybe keep it really close against Georgia, because obviously the way they also base it off of, for those of you who don't know, but they also kind of base it off of how you play some of the better teams. If you're just getting blown out, then they're not going to take much. They're not really going to take much into effect. So, if they can play a close game with Georgia, potentially beat LSU, and then you're talking about beating other teams like the Oklahomas, the South Carolinas, and the Floridas of the world. I mean, you got yourself a pretty nice resume there, and the committee always values the SEC probably more than anything. So,
yeah.
There's a reason for it. There's a reason for it. I'm just saying.
I think that the win against LSU is going to be big. If they can beat LSU, they are going to be in there the whole year.
Tommy, you're gonna love this. My I guess it was the dark horse to win the conference or dark horse to just perform well.
Dark horse, whichever one. Yeah, it don't matter.
I guess more towards the perform well. I don't think they're winning the conference, but I think they're gonna do way better than a lot of people think, especially because their schedule's hell. They play LSU, Miami, Texas A&M, Georgia, Ole Miss, and Tennessee.
I know that's schedule.
Florida.
I know that's good.
If they can take how many 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 ranked games. If they can take 4 of them, bro, I think that's a win.
Oh,
hey, hey, no, bro.
Look at this
Yeah,
guy
y'all
saying
not real niggas, bro.
Hold on, hey D'Lo, before you say a dark horse, bro. Before you say a dark horse, how do you feel about Ty Simpson or Sampson, Alabama quarterback now? What do you think how you feel about that? My dad's a big Alabama fan. He told me to ask.
Ty Simpson, I feel like he will probably be a better thrower than what Milroe was. I'll say that. I feel like that. He's walking to a situation. I mean, Alabama's receiving core.
Nasty.
I feel like it's really nasty. It's really, really talented. With Ryan Williams, I believe they got somebody else as well. I forgot his name. I feel like he's gonna be better than what people expected, because what Jalen Milroe was a dual threat. He was a run first quarterback. Played phenomenal, but there was times Jalen Milroe, like, why did you throw that? Why are you force feeding Ryan Williams, bro? Run the ball like that. But that also falls into coaching. But I feel like he's gonna do better than people anticipate. Even though he's in the SEC, these ain't no little dogs. These some big dogs. So like, there's gonna be times he's gonna have to step up and win the game for them.
That's
good. He's gonna be good.
This is DeBoer's second season, right?
DeBoer,
whatever the fuck you say his name.
Kalen DeBoer. Yeah, this will be his second season.
Yeah.
Yep, this will be his second season.
But the only reason why I asked you is because that young 5-star they got, Keelan. I think it's Keelan Russell. I think his name is.
Yeah.
I don't know how long Mr. Sampson is gonna start. just putting that, especially if they lose a couple early games. Oh yeah, it might be wraps.
Yeah.
But go ahead, say your dark horse, D-Lo, for the SEC.
Yeah, no, Keelan is very nice. I did see some tape of him in high school.
Yeah, he's good.
Really,
He's tough.
he was supposed to go to Texas, but Arch was there.
Yeah, I was there. There's no point.
I'm dark horse. I'm with Rod on this one. I got Ole Miss because the transfer portal. Like the transfer. They got a lot of guys. Please look out for this tight end's name, Luke Has. Luca, he was at Arkansas. I feel like he's gonna have a. He's gonna be one of the best tight ends in the country.
Is it Haas? Is that how you spell his name?
Yes,
Yeah, he's tough.
Yeah, you got him. They also got a wide receiver from Penn State. I think Trey Wallace. He's a transfer from Penn State. I feel like he's gonna have a breakout year for him. Obviously, they did lose some receivers in the draft, so I feel like he's gonna fill that role. They also got another one in Deshaun Sterling. He was at Oklahoma State. He's gonna help that receiving room as well. They defensively, I think they really beefed up their D line. They really beefed up their Michael Pettis. Please be on the lookout for that man. Oh, I forgot Michael Pettis. He's at Florida State. I keep forgetting he's at Florida State. Please, but be on the lookout for Akello Stone. Be on the lookout for that man, and look out for Deshaun Womack.
I think I heard about Deshaun.
I'm still not buying,
Deshaun Womack was at LSU.
Isn't that what happened last year too, where they brought in like one of the craziest transfer portal classes of all time?
I feel like they was bringing off name value. That was the problem.
Sure. Yeah.
They was bringing off name value. I feel like this time they actually looked in the name value.
So last year they dropped. To
Wait, Tom, can you look up if Akello Stone is still at Ole Miss? Because I saw his name was in the portal.
Yeah, I'm looking right now.
I don't know if he's transferred or not.
I'm looking right now. He probably. Yeah, let me look.
I know Deshaun's at Ole Miss because he was at LSU last season.
Let me go to their transfers real quick. All these ads. All right, let me see. I don't see him. Hold on, I'm still scrolling though. Wait, no, I don't see him.
Yeah, I don't see him either.
Oh, so he's definitely transferred. I don't know where he transferred. He definitely transferred in.
Yeah, I don't see him.
I don't know where he's at. I know he transferred though. He definitely transferred. But I feel like they're gonna be beefed. It's gonna be a tough schedule for them, but I feel like they're gonna be better than what people are anticipating.
Well, I'll say this too though about Ole Miss. The year, so not this upcoming year, but the year prior, they did have the number one.
Auburn's gonna be a dark horse as well.
Yeah, they had the number one transfer class. What, I guess technically 2 years ago now. This upcoming year, they have like fourth or something high. So and then I think we're just gonna have to wait to see for Ole Miss because again they do have the big thing is when you have a new quarterback, that's always gonna be the biggest question mark. Yeah. How is he gonna look? How is that gonna look? But I believe in Austin Simmons though. I do believe in Austin Simmons.
Very young QB, but I feel like he's learned under Jackson Dart, so he should be fine.
He knows. I bet. One thing you need to pick up from Dart: don't throw that many interceptions.
Yeah, not Dart. Dart. Woof.
3 in a minute. That's crazy.
Nah. What a goat. Jackson Dart. I love you forever, man.
That was our our SEC. Let's look at the Big 10.
Let me see. What the Big 10 looked like last year. Let's see.
Well, the AP poll think it's gonna be Illinois.
I'm also taking Illinois as well.
Yeah.
Really?
I can't say them because haven't done my research. I gotta see.
Yeah, I'm gonna be honest. I cannot say them. If we're talking strictly off of last year,
I'll say Nebraska.
Okay, I like Nebraska. That's a good pick.
Nebraska. I'll say Nebraska.
I like Nebraska.
Nebraska's another one for me. I think it's between those two.
Well, call me crazy, but because of how bad they finished last year, I kind of have. Hold on, let me double check. Let me look at their record. Yeah, I low-key got. Granted, they won the bowl game, but I got Michigan. I think Michigan's gonna look a whole lot better. Yes, I know they're dealing with a lot of extra shit, like a lot of extra shit. But I do believe in the roster. Like when you actually look at the roster from top to bottom and not think about the extra shit they're going through, they have a pretty good roster, man.
They actually went and recruited. I'm talking about and recruited these players. No, and
they really did.
And recruited these players. Even though they gave Bryce Underwood a bag.
Yeah,
Tom Brady played a part in that, but they actually recruited. They're gonna make a lot of noise, though. They'll make some noise.
But they did win. They did win the bowl game, but I still think they're going.
They got too much stuff going on though up there in Ann Arbor. Though that's the
only thing. That's the only thing. But I love their roster.
Keep it football. That's it.
But that's my dark horse.
I got Nebraska as well.
I like that Nebraska pick.
Fun. The Big 12, the most fun conference in the league. So you got Arizona State, Arizona, BYU, Baylor, Cincinnati, Colorado, Houston, Iowa State, Kansas State, Oklahoma State, TCU, Texas Tech, UCF, Utah, and West Virginia.
Yeah.
I low-key feel like outside. Yeah. To be honest, maybe outside of West Virginia.
Top 25 here. Yeah.
Outside of West Virginia, they are. I think everyone has a.
I
think they're all dark horses.
I'm gonna throw a crazy name out there. I'm gonna throw in Baylor as a potential dark horse.
Okay.
I'm gonna throw in Baylor. So, hey,
there's a lot of teams, man.
They're getting some of their star players back. They're getting their first team all Big 12 running back, Bryson Washington. Yep. They're getting their starters on their offensive line outside of just one, I believe. They're getting just one. The defense is really the only thing that sucks on Baylor, but that's for as much, like, honestly, defense isn't really the calling card of the Big 12 anyways, but they do have a very, very weak defense. But I think this is a team has seen success in the last couple of years, and I'm just gonna go with Baylor.
I love that.
It's obviously just a team that's not even being talked about anyways, too.
I love that.
My dark horse, I'm gonna go with Kansas.
Oh, God damn it! That's why.
They got Daniels.
Because I'm about to say I really like Daniels, bro. I really do. Damn it.
Oh, sorry, it's my fault, Tommy. D-Lo.
I'm gonna go with Colorado.
Okay.
That was another option I was thinking of.
I'm going with Colorado because, like, obviously they lost a bunch of players that's in the league now. Travis Shador and those guys, and Jimmy Horn and Webster, but they really got a lot of recruits. I'm really obviously they got Juju Lewis. They also got another quarterback in the portal. I'm looking at this. They got a really good offensive tackle by the name of Carday Smith. They really beefed up that D line as well. They got a receiver by the name of Adrian Wilson. Tommy, watch him film on him. He's really nice. I will. Probably going to be one of the best receivers in that freshman class. They have a lot. Draylon Miller is coming back. The Miller brothers, they're coming back. Amari and Draylon, they're coming back as well. So
nice.
They're running back. I feel like they really help. I feel like Deion's he's starting at the meat and potatoes with the D line and the O line. Because last year, Brother Shador was getting killed out there,
murdered
for his life. He just threw it up somewhere. Man, Travis is down there somewhere, bro. That's what he did. But I feel like he really improved this. Really improved the DBs. They got a lot of. They really. I think the safeties. They really locked in with the DBs there. Even there's some fresh. It's a young secondary. I feel like they'll be ready. They'll be up for the challenge.
I'm about to say, if anyone can coach a young secondary, it is Deion. In my opinion,
you can't count on Deion. That's.
But I think for me, I'm gonna stick with who I was talking about earlier. I'm gonna stick with BYU. I really like BYU. I really like BYU. I just think it's one of those things where they have a favorable schedule. I mean, they only play 2 ranked games this year, and they're high ranked. It's Texas Tech and Iowa State. So I think it's gonna, outside of those 2, I think they're gonna have a pretty easy kind of schedule. And maybe Colorado. Colorado's gonna be tough. Obviously, it's Colorado. But outside of those 3 games, I think all those other games are very winnable. So they could be easily a 9-3 team. Easily.
They are all a bit. They all.
You can't count out Deion. That's perfect.
Come on. Let's move on to that ACC.
There's nothing to talk about in there, bro.
We'll start with Rod.
North Carolina, baby. You know, Bill Belichick. Here we go. Woo! You know, greatest coach of all time in the NFL. He's gonna do it again. He's coming to college football.
This is so
and
filthy,
he's gonna
bro.
take his. He's gonna cement his name. He's gonna cement his name.
Bro, I'm not gonna lie, bro.
He got a lot of recruits.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. If North Carolina has a success, however long Bill Belichick still thinks he can coach, if they have a successful tenure with Bill Belichick, yeah, I mean, it's gonna be hard to argue who's a better football coach than him. Like, just a pure football coach.
Realistically, how long do you think he's gonna stay there?
He's old as hell, bro.
You know. I
Bro,
say
he's
5
getting
years.
up there.
I say
Hey, you
5
see,
years.
Saban just retired a couple years
You know,
back.
I say 5 years. I say 5 years.
Shit.
Call 5 years.
I'm thinking like a smooth little 3-year,
I give him 4. I'll give him 4.
Okay,
I think if you find success, I'm gonna go 5. I think if it starts to it's a rocky road, I'm gonna say 3.
Okay, not bad.
But
not bad.
he don't fail, so
He don't fail. Oh my god.
We gonna see.
He's the GOAT.
Oh
Phenomenal coach. We gonna see them.
Oh my god. I just can't believe Rod did that. All right. Anyways, I think I'm gonna go with fuck Florida State first and foremost. But I'm gonna go with I think my dark horse this year. Hold on, wait. I need to do a research. Did Duke get a transfer quarterback?
Hey, Spot.
Yo.
I'm gonna bring a goat mask every time we talk about Bill Belichick in here. I'm just gonna wear a goat mask.
Oh my gosh! Stop it. Please.
Oh, never mind. They got the Tulane transfer. That was the last year.
What's his name?
His name is Derek. Your name?
Yeah, that. Mensa, right? Mensa.
Yeah. Oh, because Malik Murphy into the transfer portal. Okay.
He's at
That,
Oregon State now.
Yeah. Okay. Because that would have been my dark horse if Murphy was still there. No cap. But I'm gonna go with. I'm gonna shoot in the dark with my eyes closed and say NC State. NC State, I think, is gonna be a dark horse.
Okay. Should be UNC, but
I would go with UNC, but since Rod always be a little variety here, I'll go with I'll go.
It's UNC.
I'll go with Georgia Tech.
It's UNC.
Okay. I'm not gonna lie, Rod. If it makes you feel any better, I am watching a lot of North Carolina football this year. I will. I'll make that. Definitely watching. I'm definitely watching.
We should do this type of episode every at the half season point 2. See where we are.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I hope
I'm
not crying at the midseason when UNC is just tumbling down.
Bill Belichick is not gonna let that happen, bro.
You're right, because like I said, he doesn't fail.
He doesn't lose.
Oh my god,
he's a winner.
All right, so for me, I got Georgia Tech too because of one name and one name only. Malik Rutherford. Malik Rutherford. He's from the crib. He's from Miami, bro. He's probably the most underrated receivers in the country. And plus, Georgia Tech, they run the ball very well. I should know this. They run the ball down our throats when Miami when we went to their house. It was killing us.
Did they return a lot of their
yeah, they got a lot of players.
Yeah.
Y'all remember that Georgia game last year?
Oh,
Georgia Tech was a trap game for just about anybody who.
Yes.
Every week.
Oh my God! I'm like, yo, hold on. They actually like that.
Bro, they were a trap game for everybody last year. Holy shit!
I'm like,
and if I'm Georgia Tech, I'm bringing Seamus out again this year. It worked last year. I'm bringing Seamus out again.
Seamus, dude, the GOAT.
Georgia State, Syracuse.
They bring Seamus, they win it all. That's right, win it all.
Look at the ranked games in specific. Look at Miami, 28-23. Georgia, 44-42. All right.
Does that say 8 overtimes? Damn, I forgot.
Yes, bro, that game was nuts.
That was 8. God damn.
You see, look, Notre Dame is probably the only one that they really got their ass kicked.
What does the schedule look like this year, Russ Swap? Why are you highlighting Vandy?
Oh no! Look who's in here, man. Jay Sean. Oh, man. All right, let's see.
This is
Colorado. Oh, to start off the Start off the
I didn't even
season?
put that on the marquee matchup, but I just added it to the marquee
Oh,
matchups.
shit.
That's a marquee matchup, low key.
Okay, here we go. Gardner Webb, they'll win that one. Clemson, oh man,
It's really just Clemson. It's Clemson, Colorado, Georgia.
It's gonna be a matchup, right?
And then
I think they get that.
Clemson
they get
game's
back on
gonna be-
Syracuse.
That Clemson is gonna be that
that
Syracuse game
Clemson
too.
game, that's gonna be a tight one.
And they play Georgia again.
They need to bring. I'm
Wait,
telling you, they
wait,
bring
wait.
Seamus out for any of these games. I'm picking Georgia
Wait,
Tech
wait.
that week.
That
Swear
Clemson
to
game
God.
is at home. Oh yeah. That's gonna be
Hey,
that's
man.
gonna be something. That's gonna be something.
Wait, Clemson and Georgia are at their house.
Yeah.
That's
That's
perfect.
gonna
You
be
want to?
something.
Hey, as a Georgia Tech, if I was a Georgia Tech fan, that's exactly how I wanted
Wait.
it. I want it just like that
Could they
at home.
sneak? Could they sneak their way into the college football playoff?
Woo!
Could they sneak their way?
So let's
You
so let's
talk
put
about
this.
they beat one of these two teams. Do they sneak their way? Clemson
I mean,
or Georgia?
It
Those
depends
are-
how the other
yeah.
teams don't play though. That's the thing.
It depends. Like, okay, if they're beating all the other teams, they're getting 10+ point wins with 10+ point wins, whatever. Do they make it? Winning one of those games.
That's so tough.
It's gonna
bro.
be
That's
close.
tough.
It's gonna be close, bro. Especially how if they beat Georgia again. If
Mhm.
Georgia's ranked anywhere between top
My fault,
7,
Mike.
top 7.
Oh, the Georgia game is at the Benz.
It's at the Benz. Oh,
Yeah.
damn.
Yeah.
Still,
I
they still
mean,
got a
still,
chance.
still,
though.
Low-key,
but
Georgia,
They
that's
still
Georgia
got
Tech
a
might be the
chance.
ones that get
Yeah.
hold out of the playoff.
that might be
Five
them.
and five.
Yeah. They might be hold.
They're
They
gonna have
might
a
be
good. I
hold.
think they'll have a good record before the end of the season.
Mhm.
They'll have a really good record.
They still got a
I
chance.
think if they don't
bro.
sneak into the ACC title, they probably won't get in.
Yeah, I feel like they have to make that title game.
But I don't
If
think
they're not in the
even
title
if they
game,
make
they'll
it, I
be
don't
in.
think they're winning the ACC
That
title though.
probably is the issue.
They got to make the title game to be considered even in there. I feel like.
Yeah. It's tough.
All
I mean,
right, man.
shit. We'll see.
What? Oh wait, did we do all? We didn't do all the conferences yet. Oh, did we?
Oh,
we
we're
did.
doing- yeah, I thought we were just doing the group of 4.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
Or
You're
the
right.
Power
You're
4,
right.
I'm sorry.
The group before,
Yeah. Marquee matchups. I already got a whole list for marquee matchups.
Let's
y'all.
hear them, man. And then
A
I guess we'll give
whole
our
list.
predictions, our early predictions.
So this one is technically this is the first game of the college season.
Oh, you said
Iowa
week
State
zero?
and yeah,
Okay.
Iowa State and Kansas State in Ireland, Dublin, I think Dublin,
Yeah.
Ireland. Iowa State is ranked number 22. K-State is 17, and I mean, as we were talking about earlier, that conference, that Big 12 is going to be one of the best. So this game being this early in the season, that's already a test.
When's that one? Friday or
Saturday at noon.
Yep, at noon.
That's interesting.
So let's. I mean, do y'all want to do some predictions?
Yeah.
What who y'all got?
I'll
Who
go
y'all
ahead and
got?
tell you Avery Johnson's and Evans breakout game right there.
Okay.
Right away.
Okay.
I got Kansas
I'm-
State.
I'm gonna also go Kansas State.
D-Lo, what you thinking?
Kansas State. I say Kansas State because the running back.
Oh yeah, Dylan Edwards.
Yeah, Dylan
Tough.
Edwards. is-
Tough.
He'll be in the running for Heisman this year, but we'll kind of get into that a little bit.
But I'm kind of with y'all. I think K-State. This is a huge game for K-State to win. So I think K-State gonna take the cake.
But I know we all picked K-State, but don't be surprised if Iowa State too.
Yeah.
Fact, because they're no slouch. They're no slouch. The next game I have, it's a real big one. Oh, actually, I'm gonna save that one
Is
for
this week
last.
0?
I'm gonna come back to that. Hold on.
Do the
I'm
week
gonna save
0
that.
ones first, and then kind of transition into week 1.
Well, there's only
I
like
don't-
3 or something, right?
Yeah. I'm gonna be honest.
Oh.
As far as like marquee, that was the only one that I
Oh,
like.
that's the only
really.
Okay.
Yeah. Everything else is falling into that week 1.
Real quick before
But-
you go, Tommy, these are the week 0 matchups. It's
Go ahead.
Kansas State, Iowa State, Idaho State, and UNLV, Fresno State, and Kansas. I'm probably gonna watch that one just cause. Why not?
Fresno
Jalen.
State.
Yeah. Daniels.
Sam Houston, Western Kentucky, and then Stanford and Hawaii.
All right. And then week 1, I'm gonna obviously save the biggest game of the week for last. We'll talk about that one last. And first of all, you know what game that is. But I put this one on the list. Y'all let me know if y'all feel the same way. But I feel like Tennessee and Syracuse, I feel like that's actually a trap game for Tennessee. I feel like there's a very high chance that may be our first like actual upset of the season. I actually do see Syracuse beating Tennessee week 1. That's my prediction.
Where's that one at?
That one should be in. I didn't write it down. Hold on.
I can look it up. You good? That one's at Tennessee.
Hey, even better for Syracuse. That would be a huge win for them. I just. But everything that happened.
Their coach too real. Their coach is too real, man. He's too real, bro. He's too.
Who, Syracuse or Tennessee?
Syracuse. He too real, bro.
I'm telling you.
What did he say last year? After who did he beat? I forgot.
They're another dark. Well, yeah. I like Syracuse. I think they're gonna do all right. Predictions. Like I said, I got Syracuse. Who y'all got?
I'm gonna go Tennessee. Still stick with
Okay.
Tennessee.
I'm gonna stick with Tennessee.
They brought in who did they bring in at quarterback
I
to replace?
thought it was just the backup. I didn't think they brought anybody
I could
in.
have swore they brought somebody in.
I don't think so.
Oh, is Joey Aguilar the starter?
Oh, I think
Nico went back to UCLA.
Yeah.
He was committed to UCLA in high school. Then he went to Tennessee, and it's crazy because his brother's at UCLA too. So
that's really why he went.
Oh yeah,
but-
yeah. So it's Joey Aguilar and then the rest of the QB room are freshmen. So it's most likely Aguilar playing.
Yeah. But again, I think it's one of those things where I think Tennessee just because of everything they went through this past season. Oh no, I said Tennessee and Syracuse is in the bins. Is it really? Are you sure?
Really?
Is it?
Yeah, hold on, let me see.
Oh, it is.
oh shit, I
It
didn't know.
is.
Mercedes-Benz Stadium. Wow.
Yep.
Well, that makes me even more confident in Syracuse. I'm
It's
even
in a
more
completely,
confident.
Like, it's in a completely neutral stadium, so you know.
Because Tennessee it's loud in that stadium, bro. It's very loud.
So right now Tennessee is favored -14.
Which I think is extremely high. What the hell? But, anyways, D-Lo, did you say your pick? Who'd you pick?
This is so tough, bro. I have to go. I will go. I will go Tennessee because of because of their DBs.
That's true. That's
I
true.
like their DBs. Like Ryan was they threw everything but the sink at Ryan last time they played.
No, that's real. That's real.
I can't wait till we get to these Heismans.
Yeah, that's gonna be fun. But the next matchup I got, and again, I put this one here. There's a reason why, because one team had to their standards, not the best year, and then we have another team that really shit the bed last year that just has to be better this year. There's just no way. They just have to be. And I got Alabama and Florida State. Those are two teams that I feel like had super high expectations, 2 years ago? And then obviously we saw what happened. So I think for both of these guys, both of those teams, this is a statement-making game. So I think it's a must-win for both. So I think that's why I have to throw it in the marquee matchup. As far as my prediction, who do y'all think I am? I'm never picking Florida State for shit. Alabama.
I'm gonna go Bama. I want to see what this new quarterback does. You know.
Yes.
I definitely want to see. I'm just gonna go Bama. I don't know if it'll be a blowout. What's the current spread for the game?
the odds on that?
Current spread is where's it at?
Yo, Rod, we gotta get in that VC
It's
after this.
13
Alabama 13.5. Yeah.
So that game could either be a complete blowout,
Right.
or it could be really close. I don't think there's any in between. It's either gonna be a blowout or it's gonna be really close. I don't think there's no in between.
Spot, what you got?
This is Bama, Florida State, Bama. I think Jay Sean said it best. Bama by doom.
I hope so. I really hope so. I hope Florida State's not bad.
They got a nice quarterback.
That's what they do. They do. So I hope they're not back though.
My boy Lewayne McCoy's finally going to start this year for his sophomore season. But for every series, gonna be tough. But I got Bama too. Ty Simpson. You don't have to do too much, okay? You don't got to do too much. Don't do too much, right? Just find two. Or you just gonna find two. That's it. Yep. Find two. Right? Don't do that.
Do they have?
They do what they said because they lost.
Does Alabama have a crazy running back room again, like they always do, or is it kind of?
I didn't look up. They got a good DB room.
I know about the DB room, but are they still? Let me see. Real quick, I'm gonna look at their running back room real quick just to see if I see any names that catches my eye. That's the O line. They're always stacked. They're always NFL sized. Daniel Hill, A.K. Deere, Richard Young, Dre Washington, Jam Miller. I like his name.
Jam Miller's still there.
Yeah, Jam Miller is still there. He is on the roster.
Oh, he might be the one. He might start.
Yeah, they do. They have a lot of backs. Oh my god.
They got Isaiah Horton, a transfer from Miami. I know he's.
They have a lot of backs.
They're gonna be interesting.
Okay, well at least the what's the coach name? I don't like him.
Kalen DeBoer.
At least looks like he's trying to go back to how they used to be built. Super big O line and a humongous running back room. Yeah, but we'll see how that looks. Last year
was just
until
more
Saban
like
got Jalen Hurts and Tua, and that completely changed.
Last year was just more of like a trial run. You know, he was just trying to get his feet wet last year. I think this year we're gonna see like a more traditional Alabama style. Yeah. I think they'll be better than last year. They won't give up like a game like how they did against Tennessee last year. That they just like gave up. I don't think they'll give something up like that. Again,
that was the game that got Tennessee in the playoffs, in my opinion. Without that,
and that's the game that kind of like soured people's taste on Alabama and putting them in the college football playoff.
Right.
So I mean, this year I don't think they'll give up a game like that. They're gonna have some closely contested ones. What is their? Hold on, I'm just gonna take a quick look at their schedule just really quick before we do move on.
Let me go get my charger.
Let's see.
They got a South Carolina, Tennessee, Georgia.
Yeah, they got Georgia. That's
at Georgia.
They're at Georgia.
At Georgia?
Mm-hmm. It's just like last year. And they got that Tennessee game later in the year.
Those might be the two games.
I think, honestly, South Carolina's gonna be a tough game because that's South Carolina.
This stretch is crazy. Listen to this. They got Tennessee, they got South Carolina, they got LSU, and they got Oklahoma in a 4-game stretch.
And I think South Carolina's in South Carolina.
That is.
Oklahoma and LSU, thankfully, is in Alabama. Thankfully, you guys, and Tennessee.
And Tennessee's in Alabama, yeah.
Yeah, but Georgia, South Carolina, I think them not being home games, those are going to be, especially Georgia, that's going to be tough. Oh, man, that's going to be tough.
Those will be tough. I'm confident they can beat LSU.
Vanderbilt's visiting them.
I think Auburn gets Bama this year. They're only, funny enough, they're only favored by 5.
It's in the Auburn game?
Against Auburn, yeah.
Well, I mean, that is the Iron Bowl. That's
usually the tough one.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
This is their time. I think Auburn gets Bama this year. Let's see.
I do like Auburn's quarterback, low key. I do.
What's the next matchup, Tommy?
Next matchup I got LSU number 9, Clemson number 4.
That's
Clemson. I'm gonna go Clemson.
I'm gonna go Clemson. I'm gonna stick by Clemson. I think
they'll
be undefeated this year.
Is that one in the league?
I'm about to look right now for you. That is in Clemson, South Carolina.
Oh no, it's at it's at Clemson.
Clemson is home.
Clemson favored by 4.5.
I think I'm gonna go Clemson. I'm gonna go Clemson.
I think Cade is going to outperform Nussmeier by a large margin.
I think he's going to.
I got Clemson too, bro.
I think he's going to erupt in this game.
Who, Cade or Nussmeier?
Cade will erupt in this game.
Yeah, I feel like this is. And again, I'm not a big Dabo guy, but he's very good at coaching his guys up for big games. Let's not sit here and act like you don't. Because again, we counted Clemson out at the beginning of the season last year, but when it mattered most, they turned up. So I think, and again, I think Cade leaves off from where he ended last year. I don't think he has a slow start. I think he has a fast start, and I think they beat LSU. I don't think it's gonna be a blowout, but I think it's gonna be one of the things where it's gonna be like a 2-touchdown type of game.
I think it'll be within 10 points. I'm pretty.
And I see Nussmeier throwing an interception with 5 minutes left in the fourth quarter, down by 14.
Oh, Michael got LSU. Okay.
So I think this year more than ever it's gonna be like this first week we're gonna learn a lot about a lot of teams. And I think this game specifically.
There was a lot. I'm not gonna lie. There was a lot of games I wanted to write down, but again, I wanted to make it a strong list. So I didn't write down everything, but D'Lo, did you say your pick?
Is it? Who's Clemson playing who?
LSU.
Oh my! Wait,
and it's in Clemson. And it's in Clemson.
Oh, it's it. I think this the game. I feel like this the game that Cade. Wait, Cade's eligible for the draft, isn't he? He's eligible for the draft.
Yeah, he can leave this year. Yeah.
Yeah, I think this. Yeah, I feel like this game here. Well, there's gonna be, but I feel like he's gonna start off crazy talking about. Yeah, this is my team now. This is my team. I feel like he's gonna come over because LSU, freaking Brian Kelly. Absolutely not. Absolutely.
That's another coach though. You're right. That's another coach I don't really trust.
I'm like, listen, yes, you recruited well when you got Malik and Brian Thomas because that's gonna be a good one. That matchup is gonna be one thing about LSU. They will get the receivers. They will get receivers. Malik, Brian, Jettas, Chase, Odell, Jarvis Landry. They will get the receivers.
They're wide receiver. They are.
They will get the receivers. No matter, they will get the receivers. But Brian Kelly, you got lucky with Jaden Daniels.
Facts.
You got lucky. Malik Neighbors and Brian Thomas, they were there. They was in the state already.
He said he ain't relieved the pipeline, bro. That don't count.
He didn't use them. They was there. It was going there regardless.
It don't count, bro.
It was going there regardless, man. They saw what Jettas and Chase and Odell. They're like, oh, we going here.
I feel you. I will say that I'm not mad at Brian. You got to use that. You got to use that to get them guys in there. You got to.
You got to.
I ain't mad at him.
How many more games you got, Tommy?
I actually have 2 more.
2 more? I would assume the next one is probably Notre Dame and Miami.
How'd you know?
Oh, my gosh. Please, no.
I just assume.
Hey, D-Lo, I'm not going to lie, bro.
Notre Dame's defense is too crazy, man. It's too crazy, bro.
It all comes down to which Carson Beck is showing up week 1, bro. Because you're right.
Get Ray the ball and JoJo the ball, and you good. That's it.
That defense is nasty. I see Carson Beck making some mistakes, brother. I'm not gonna lie.
Marcus Freeman, I believe he was a linebacker when he played at Ohio State. Yeah, so he's gonna get them ready to play, bro.
All right, bro. If you say so, but I got Notre Dame.
2.5 at the moment.
I got Notre Dame.
I'm gonna roll with my team. I'm rolling with my squad. It's gonna be a tough game. I think we win by a field goal minimum. You're not just beating Notre Dame. You gotta when you beat them, you really gotta beat them. You really have to beat them.
Step on the necks. Early.
I wanna go Notre Dame. This one's really kind of pick 'em for me.
Yo, this VC is loaded. What?
I'm gonna go Miami.
Okay.
I'm gonna give the slight edge to Miami.
Hell yeah.
Carson Beck isn't.
Let me turn off my PlayStation.
Carson Beck isn't a world beater, but we have to remember Carson Beck has been in some of the biggest games on the biggest stages. Yeah, and I think this being one of the their first game of the year on a national stage, they're playing on a Sunday night. They'll be the only game live. Everybody's gonna be watching them. I think I'm gonna roll with Miami. I know Carson Beck. I think Carson Beck is prone to making mistakes and stuff like that. But he played at Georgia, a big school that it's very daunting, creates a lot of pressure because they're they're always expected to win. So I'm gonna go Miami, just off the simple fact that I really do think the culture there and Carson Beck coming in. I think he'll be fine. So I got Miami.
I like that. First of all, did you say your pick yet?
Notre Dame, 34-28.
Not bad. This last one I did it just for Rod. Just for you, Rod. TCU in North Carolina.
Here we go. Funny enough, I was actually going to tell you before we get into Texas and Ohio State.
I just want to get to the high school.
Let's do this one. You know who I got? I got North Carolina, baby.
Oh my God.
Let me get that. Let me get North Carolina. Bill Belichick on prime time Monday night, September 1st.
You a nasty individual.
Going to prove that he's
Chapel Hill.
Greatest.
Okay.
In Chapel Hill. In Chapel Hill. You heard it here first. Bill Belichick make a statement Monday night, September 1st. I'm not watching Monday Night Raw. I'm watching Bill Belichick go to work.
What the heck is happening?
Did he just leave?
I mean, shit, that was a mic drop if I ever seen one.
Oh, he's back.
Shit. Golly, bro.
Oh man,
You got too excited.
I got so hyped up. You know, it kicked me off. God damn it! But Bill Belichick, September 1st. You heard it here first. Put it on your calendars. Let's do this.
I was just about to say, do y'all remember all this hype for Dion when he came to college?
Yeah.
Colorado? And who did he play first?
Oh man, TCU.
Who was it? Oh yeah, it was. Holy shit!
And they
It
beat
was.
TCU.
They did.
I'm gonna follow the pattern. I got North Carolina.
I'm not gonna lie. I got North Carolina.
I just want to see what they could do. That's why I'm gonna pick UNC just to see what Bill Belichick does in this
Let's
set.
go. Yeah.
If he comes out and
Come on.
dominate this game,
Yeah.
oh, we gotta see.
Let's go. Come on, Tommy. Come on. You know who to pick.
It's
Let's
North
go.
Carolina. I picked North Carolina, bro.
You a sick individual, bro.
This is crazy, bro.
They better win, because if they don't win, bro.
Hey, but I'm not gonna lie. If my boy Gio Lopez have a good game, a good passing game, oh, I might be on the same bandwagon Rod's on. Like I said, that was my quarterback all last year in college football, the game, Gio. So that's my guy.
I'm gonna be
That's my
sweating
guy.
watching this game. Hey,
Oh my god.
no Monday Night Raw. Watching
That's crazy.
TCU in North Carolina. Here we go.
Are you guys ready for the game of the week? I'm assuming it should be.
Oh, potentially game of the year, man. Here we go.
Texas, number 1 overall Texas versus number 3 overall Ohio State.
Woo-wee. I hate that it's at noon, though.
Why the hell is this one at such a? This should be the prime time game.
And it's in Ohio State. And it's at Ohio State.
And they get the rings too. Oh yeah.
Oh, and it. Oh my goodness.
Texas gonna take that personally, bro. I'm telling you. Sorry.
They should. This
Oh.
one's tough. This one's tough.
It's tough. It's very tough. But me,
I'm gonna go.
mhm,
I'm gonna go
ahead.
Texas. I think Texas does steal this one. I think they look at the ring ceremony and they, I think they take it personally, kind of like how you guys are saying. I think Arch Manning comes out slinging, comes out doing his thing. Yeah, Texas is gonna roll around their coach, roll around their quarterback, and I think they're gonna get this thing done at Ohio State. I mean, that's a tough environment to play in. First game of the season. Well, not the first game of the season actually. But, the first game of the season for both of these squads. Yeah, I think Texas just sneaks one out by about 3 points.
Oh shit. Okay, so for me, honestly, it comes down to who lost more. That's how close I think this game is. Who lost more in the offseason coming into this year?
I'm interested to see how they
That's a good question.
how they package up a scheme to see how they cover Jeremiah Smith.
Oh, you gotta leave a safety up high every
You can't
play.
play cover 2. You better roll the safety. You better roll the safety.
You have to every single down. You have to. I feel like you have to. But I think Texas is in a situation where I think they're gonna really trust their defense. But I think it's a situation where, because of Jeremiah fucking Smith, there's not too many people in college, period, that can really hang with him, if I'm being real. So I think it's one of those things where Texas gotta rely on that D-line. That D-line gotta get in there. Gotta cause havoc. It has to. And with that being said, I think I'm gonna go with Texas. My saying when I was younger was defense wins championships. I think Texas has the better defense here.
Yes.
Ohio State literally lost all 11 starters on defense last year. You know what I mean? So it's like
Caleb Downs the only one that's still there.
By the way, I also think obviously after kind of thinking about the game that they had last year in the college football playoff semifinals, I think the only reason Texas lost is because they had an incompetent quarterback. That piece of garbage, freaking Quinn Ewers, fucking garbage. But that's neither here nor there. I hope he fucking fails in the NFL. He's garbage. That's neither here nor there. Like I said, they did lock up Jeremiah Smith last year.
Yes.
I thought they did a really good job against all their whole receiving core. And I'm looking at the stats right now. Carnell Tate and then was the only one that did really good because Amika, I don't know how to pronounce his name. Egbuka.
I feel like he's been there for like a million years before he left.
And he only went 5 for 51. Like, that's okay. The other one who really did good was Carnell Tate. He had 7 for 87. Everybody else was just kind of okay. And Jeremiah Smith had 1 catch for 3 yards.
Yeah,
this is a really good defensive team. They're, clearly their calling card is defense for Texas. They have a really good quarterback with a great system. I think they're gonna win this game. I think it'll be low scoring. I'm not sure any of these two teams are gonna pass the 30-point mark.
I like that. I like that a lot.
I think this will be a very low scoring game. It'll be very ugly. And this game is gonna rely a lot on the quarterback play in the fourth quarter. Mm-hmm. Whoever can make the big time quarterback plays in the fourth quarter is gonna win the game, and that's why I got Texas, because I do trust Arch Manning a lot more.
I like what Michael said right here. How you guys just said Jeremiah only had like what? One catch for what? How many yards? 3, 5? What was it?
They really did a good job.
But because of that, there's no way in hell Jeremiah's gonna let y'all lock him up twice. But my pick is still Texas. I love you literally, Texas has my favorite defensive line in the country. I love that defensive line. Shout out to Carlos Simons, whatever his name is. I love him. He was a Florida Gator for maybe a month and he decommitted.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to Ohio State here. I'm going to Ohio State here. But all bias aside, Jeremiah Smith and Brennan Ennis, they're from Florida. They're from Miami. I'm rocking my boys. But also, the thing is, like you said, Tommy, I don't think Jeremiah Smith, he was a freshman. Mm-hmm. Yeah, he still had a phenomenal season. He was a freshman. I feel like he's learned now. How to, beat off press, run certain routes, bro. Because all the attention going to go to Jeremiah Smith. You got Tate. They're gonna leave Ennis. They're going to leave Ennis alone. Because, he's not a threat. He's not that. Obviously, Julian's saying, we know he's walking. It's gonna be a lot of pressure. Are they at Ohio State? They're at Ohio State.
They are. They're in Columbus. Yeah,
they're in Columbus. So it's gonna be a lot of nerves for him. But I feel like he doesn't have to do too much. You run the ball. You got James Peoples as your running back, really good running back, really one of the best top prospects in that class of 2025 recruiting. 2024, right? Just run the ball. I feel like Jeremiah Smith has learned. I feel like I'm not saying he's going to get, damn near what he did to Oregon. He's not going to do that against these DBs. Not against these DBs. I feel like it's going to be a close game. And I got the score being. I feel like it's going to be a low scoring game. I got it being maybe 24-21.
Oh, okay. I like that.
Oh, man. So I've seen this all before, man. 2022, lost a big game to Alabama. I was mad uncertain for the next year, but Tommy, you kept telling me Texas got it.
Yeah, bro.
This feels really familiar. Except in this case, we lost to Ohio State last year in a big game in the playoff. That was the big difference. We lost to Alabama in first or second game of the year. Mm-hmm. This time we're coming off a playoff, two back-to-back playoff runs. I'm gonna go Texas, sneaking out with a W.
I think Arch has to have the team success with Arch. I think is he's gonna win the Natty, isn't he? We'll see. We'll see.
I think he has to perform, bro.
He has to for sure.
There's no this is it, bro. There's nobody in front of you. You're not gonna be freaking swapping out with another quarterback. This is your team, and you have to perform. And with the elite team that you have around you, with the elite coach that you have put, it's your time to shine. This is your time to shine, and I think him having a year behind, obviously not the best quarterback in the world, but him being as talented as he is, and from the things that I saw last year from him in limited time, I think he's being put on a national spotlight in the first game of the year like this. This is a very daunting task for him, but I think this will tell a lot of people and answer a lot of questions for a lot of people. Will Arch really lead this team? I think if he sneaks out the W and he gets the W at Ohio State against a team that beat them, to get to the national championship. I think if they can get the win here, I think a lot of people will start to feel good about Texas potentially winning the title this year.
Because if they don't win this one, it's gonna be all these big games that they have the rest of the year. They gotta win them.
Yeah, I think this is one. I mean, yeah, and I think sounds crazy, but if Ohio State loses this game, if Ohio, I feel like Ohio State. I mean, I think both teams can obviously afford to lose the game, but just looking at how each comparing those two schedules, Texas doesn't want to lose this game because who knows when they may have a hiccup again, you know, because then the SEC is a gauntlet. You got to run the gauntlet. So I think Texas has to win because they don't want that upset, or not an upset, but they don't want to lose that early because then, like you said, they can't lose again, really. So
as a Penn State fan, I'm praying that they lose this game. So we can beat them down. Come on. Give them 2 losses. Here we go.
But nah. We'll see, man. It's go. I was just going through some of the top 25 schedule before the stream, and I was like going through like, okay, you're gonna win this game, you may lose that game. And I'll be honest, bro. I did maybe like the top 15 teams, and I only see, it's just the college football season is going to be really good. There's going to be a lot of teams there's going to be a lot of 2 and 3 loss teams that are still in the hunt for the playoffs. A lot of them, I think.
I'm not going to lie. I'm not even sure. We're talking like about like Clemson being potentially an undefeated team, but we might not have any undefeated teams. To be
honest, yeah. Facts.
There might not be I don't think there's a team that's like above the rest this year. Like many other years in college football. Obviously a lot of people are picking Texas to win the title. And sure enough, you know, they're coming off a really great season last year, but obviously the quarterback debacle was kind of a big thing. And this year, you know, they got their solidified guy. But I don't think there's really one specific team in any conference that's really, I think Clemson might be the only one that's like, okay, like they're for certain, but even then, like, Clemson could still drop a game here and there. Like, I don't think like Clemson is, like, I could see them actually going undefeated, but if they like drop a game, it's not really like surprising either. So I'd be very surprised. I think if I were to make a prediction now, I think we get to the end of the season and there's not an undefeated team.
I honestly think that's a safe bet because a lot of these top teams actually they have to see each other eventually. A lot of them, so it's gonna be a good season. It's gonna be great.
And I'm talking just like undefeated going into the college football playoffs. Like, I think like we do see a scenario in which no team going into the college football playoff is an undefeated team. I don't think we see that scenario. I think we really do see every team having at bare minimum 1 loss. And you're gonna see some 2 and 3 seeded teams. 2 and 3 lost teams potentially making.
What did you say, Russ? What?
I said, you know why that is, Tommy? Why there's it's because Texas and OU joined the SEC. So now you are no longer allowed to play nobody during your season.
Anyways.
Wait, you know what Charlie got? You know what Charlie got?
Texas.
I'm not gonna lie, Russ. What? Get him a New Jersey every week. Depending, he's the head picker. He's our head picker.
Oh,
our mascot picker.
He might be cooking.
Mascot, man.
What's the wait? I know we didn't. I don't even. What does week 2 even look like? We don't gotta get into it right now, but I just want to look at it. I just want to see what it's looking like because this week 1, week 1 and 0 is actually pretty stacked for week 1 and 0. Normally those are all the like blowouts happen, but we got some good games there. Anything that I see right off the top of my head, looking at week 2.
Duke. I'm gonna watch that one just because I'm curious.
You know what'd be really cool?
Ole Miss, Kentucky. That's a trap game.
To kind of pick out what we think would be the best week of the year. Now we don't have to do it right now.
Yeah, we gotta do some research.
Yeah,
facts. I think it'd be really cool to pick out what the best week of the year is potentially going to be.
Michigan, Oklahoma, week 2.
Oh, really? Where's
at Oklahoma?
I didn't see that.
That's interesting. Okay, that's an interesting one.
Well, I guess you already know what the last matchup next week is.
UCLA and UNLV. I'm gonna watch that one just because I want to see Nico.
Is that week 1?
Oh no, UNLV got Dan Mullen coaching, don't they? He used to coach Florida and them.
Yes.
Oh, they
Him and
might.
Saban, he was on Saban's staff at LSU. Yeah.
Exactly.
I'm for
He's
sure
not a
watching
bad
Ole Miss,
coach.
Kentucky. I'm for sure.
Yeah, I was about to say that's another good one. Ole Miss to Kentucky, that's a good one. Kansas, Missouri, that's a good one. Colorado is gonna wax Delaware. Yeah, right now that's all I kind of see for next week. As of right now, depending on how week 1 goes and week 0 goes, that may change. There might be some other matches that we might have to look at. Why do I feel like Mississippi State may? No, I'm not gonna say too much.
Stop it.
I'm not gonna lie, bro.
Nah. Tommy, just
They still an SEC school, bro. I don't care. That's a trap game for anybody. Trap game for anybody.
Tommy.
But nah, man. I mean, Iowa and Iowa State may be good next week too. That's a rivalry game, so that's gonna be good.
Let me guess. Any freaking SEC team is a trap game. Freaking any.
Well,
any
yeah,
lower,
for a team,
any
yeah.
lower team.
For if you're a Big
Oh,
12 team,
man.
hell yeah.
You know what I can't wait for? I can't wait for some Tuesday night action later in the season, man.
You said Maxton?
Tuesday night action for no reason. These two teams that have no chance at anything just going at it. Putting on
Why
the game of the
not,
year.
bro?
Oh,
I'm always down for those late night Hawaii, Hawaii type games.
Bro,
Washington
those
type
like-
games.
those
Yeah,
are-
I'll
11
be waking up in the middle, or not even the middle of the night, just be waking up late, and I see is like they're in like fucking triple overtime for no reason.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Line, nothing on the line.
those 11 p.m. games be
Yo,
absolutely
Colorado and Colorado
ridiculous.
State 2 years ago. Oh,
Yeah, fire.
Bro,
Oh my god.
my gosh. man.
Those 11 p.m.
Without
games,
Travis.
those are ridiculous. Like the Pac-12 is just always so weird to watch because it's like it's so late at night. It's like at
It
10
could be
or
even
11
more weird
p.m.
next year, bro.
Yeah, they actually, it's gonna look real different. Mike said week 10's
look,
already the
week
best.
Week 1, we got Colorado State and Washington at 11 p.m.
Oh,
Yes.
oh man.
I'm going to sleep.
Isn't there a
Wait,
UCLA
Utah
game?
and UCLA?
Yeah, that's the one I was looking at. I'm like, oh, that's a
Like
that's an
Cal and Oregon
interesting-
State, I might watch that one. I want to see Malik Murphy play. 30.
October
Okay.
27 to.
Hey,
November
nah,
2nd.
Michael might be on to something. Week 10 is insane.
Facts.
Check that week, October 27th to November 2nd. What is that week?
That week is ridiculous. We got Penn State, Ohio State, goddamn Clemson and Duke, Miami, SMU, Arizona State, Iowa State, South Carolina, Ole Miss, Texas Tech, Kansas State, Oklahoma, Tennessee. Depending on how Auburn looks, Auburn, Kentucky.
Georgia, Florida, Texas.
That is that week. Ah.
All right, fellas, I gotta cut this short. I gotta go. I gotta go get my mom from work. Yeah, sorry.
Nah, thank you. First
Thank you,
episode.
everybody.
Oh yeah, for sure. You don't have any closing statements?
Chat, y'all will
Your
be seeing me a
Heisman-
lot
your
this
Heisman
college
before you
football
do.
season.
D-Lo, appreciate you for pulling out, man.
Yeah, sure, no problem, bro. Fuck Florida, by the way, Tommy. Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
you.
Gators down.
All right.
Let's drop
Before-
our.
Before we do get into the Heisman stuff, I just want to say something real quick. My hometown team, UConn, they finally had a good season last year, man. We won a bowl. I think we did win a bowl game. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we did. Man, we're improving. Jim Mora got us back, man. My team might be thriving. I think we'll compete in the American Athletic Conference
Okay.
or whatever. So, but yeah, that's all I want to say.
What was that, Tommy?
I was just making sure he wasn't gonna say no crazy.
Oh yeah, fuck Florida.
Okay.
Wow.
See, that's not even where I. Hold on, let me see. Y'all were y'all? Is this your first years in the American Conference?
No. No, we've been in that conference for a while.
Tommy, we gotta go to UConn. We gotta go to UConn game.
Why not? I'm down.
$10.
Yeah, light
It's
work,
cheap,
light
man.
work.
It's cheap,
Yeah,
man.
hey, I'm down.
I could get free tickets. Free tickets.
Oh!
Free tickets.
Let's see. We already talked about this Heisman before we head out of here.
I do want to go to a Texas game, so maybe
Oh,
I'll
it's so
swing
bad.
around.
It's so fucking expensive.
Tatiana said she's gonna take it to a Florida game this year.
Texas, Florida, man. Come on.
Not that one.
Wait. When is that one?
That one's in Florida, though. That's the thing.
Let's go. You know, the boys in Florida.
In Gainesville,
Texas?
Florida.
I would love it.
Texas, Florida.
What day is that? That's October 4th.
Oh.
Texas, Florida. Here we go.
And then we play. What's this? Wait. Oh, I don't want to talk about it. Never mind. Moving on. Heisman predictions, bro. Heisman predictions.
I feel like
What are we doing? Like a
Tommy's
top
is. Let's
three?
start with Tommy. Yeah, let's.
You want to do 3? How many we doing? Like 3 each, or what
Let's
we
do our
doing?
3 finalists and who we think's gonna win.
All right. So I have my 3 finalists. My 3 finalists is gonna be DJ from Florida, Arch from Texas. Who I want that last one to be? I don't believe in Nussmeier. Get him off the fucking list. Who's gonna break it? Oh, what am I doing? Jeremiah Smith. That's what I'm going with right there. Especially with how, I'm going with those 3 right there. And I think the winner is gonna be Arch. It's just really hard for a receiver to win the award, and I mean, Texas is gonna have a better record, so I think they're gonna give it to Arch.
The only one in recent times that has won is
Devontae.
Smith.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go Arch, Cade Klubnik, and Jeremiah Smith. The winner, I'm gonna go Cade.
Okay, I like that. Spot.
My 3 finalists are Cade, especially because he's gonna have a lot with the schedule he has. He has a lot of room to have crazy amount of big games. Arch and DJ. With my winner
Kiwi,
being
okay.
kind of going along with Rod. He has more room to have more breakout games, especially because he was playing. I got Cade.
So we got Arch, Cade, and Cade. Yeah.
I will say
D'Lo. Well, we'll text D'Lo to get his.
I do have a sneaky one. I think Ryan Williams could potentially sneak
To be
into.
a finalist.
I think it's
Heisman
one.
talks.
I think it's one of those situations where I think the committee don't want to put 2 receivers in. So I think one of them is going to get left off. Even if they both have phenomenals, one of them just has to get left off. I just feel like they're just going to leave one off just cuz. Is there any defensive players out there that may sneak in that we may know of? Maybe
your boy from Texas Tech that you're talking about?
Yeah, probably. Also,
yeah.
I will say, just because he does have Jeremiah Smith, I do think the quarterback Julian Sayin, I think he's I think he can definitely enter those talks. I think he'll probably have like a really, really good season, and I think he'll be in those talks for a majority of the year, especially with how good Jeremiah Smith is going to play and how many. I think he's really going to get a lot of yards, so I think that's why he'll be in that conversation. But I also think that quarterback is also going to be in the conversation as well.
Michael, by week 7, Nussmeier, we're gonna forget all about him. Watch.
I'm watching very closely now.
A little bit of a dark horse. I was talking about him earlier. Is Austin Simmons from
yes,
from
I like
Ole Miss.
that one. I like that a lot.
I think he can definitely sneak in there.
I was about to say, especially if Ole Miss is a 1-2 loss team when it's all said and done. Oh yeah, I can definitely see it.
Who's Tech's quarterback?
Texas Tech.
Yeah.
I just looked at it. What's that? What's his name?
Because you got a good little receiving core now, right?
Yeah, I mean, he just gotta throw it up. All he has to do is throw it up. Let me put up that roster again. I had it up.
Mitch Griffs is their senior quarterback, or Morton?
I'm gonna be honest. I think they got someone in the portal though.
Hey man, I just want to say a sleeper, Jeremiah Love. Oh boy,
Notre Dame.
from Notre Dame. Jeremiah Love is a
sleeper. Axe. I'm surprised they didn't put. Well, I guess it's because they're gonna share the running back load in Penn State, but I'm surprised they didn't put one of your backs in there.
Yeah. That's the reason.
But I get it if they're gonna share the
They're gonna share the load. Like if it was like I think Nick Singleton alone, like if he was just alone, I think he could actually like win it. Just because I really do think he has the the speed. He's just an elusive back, and he kind of just does it all. And with that offensive line that Penn State does carry, I think he can easily like make it work, and he's been a premier back for at least the last 2 years. So.
Do you think this is Penn State's window right here, like last window, for a little?
Yeah, I think so. I think we choked it up last year. I think we definitely did choke it up. I thought we were. I thought we should have been in the national championship game, and we choked it up. I think who was it? Notre Dame, right? That beat us by like a field goal. We definitely choked that up. Obviously, some of the play calling stuff was definitely some of the stuff that hurt us, and it was also some of the play from Drew Aller. But yeah, I think this is the year after the improvement that I saw last year. I thought last year was the most improvement that I had seen in several years. But I also want to say, our schedule wasn't tough, going like while we were in the. What happened to Tommy?
Crazy.
I didn't think our schedule was tough because we played Boise State. Who did we play in the first round? I don't remember who we played in the first round. I know it wasn't any. It was somebody not good. And then I know we played Boise State, which we obviously... people tried to actually make that a game more than it actually even was. I remember people saying before that, don't sleep on Boise State.
I was asleep.
Man. Come on, man. Like, just Ashton Genty. It's like, I understand.
Oh, y'all had SMU. That's right.
SMU, yeah. Like, that's why I thought that we were going to be in the college football championship, just because our road, and then I thought if Notre Dame is our probably toughest challenge to get into there, then I thought whatever. I think we'd have to also get lucky this year, because if we get a pretty tough road on the way to the college football playoff, and that's why I do believe we have to get a top 4 seed for us to even think about even trying to sniff the college football playoff championship. So. But yeah, kind of like how Michael said, I think if Penn State don't win this year, they're probably never going to win. I'd have to. I can't find a year where I think we would win. It'd have to be like, it'd have to be perfect, and I think this is as perfect as it can possibly get.
So I mentioned it earlier. This would have been the format if this would have been the playoff last year if the format was what it is this year. The 1 seed would still be Oregon, 2 seed would be Georgia, 3 seed would be Texas, 4 seed would be Penn State. So Penn State would have played the winner of Clemson and Notre Dame.
Oh, shit.
Oregon would have played the winner of Boise State and Indiana.
Easy.
Texas would have played the winner of Arizona State and Ohio State. And then Georgia would have played the winner of SMU and Tennessee. So I think Georgia makes the semis there, if it's that case. Ohio State probably still makes the semis, I'm guessing, because the matchup's the way it happened.
That's actually, I'm not going to lie, doing it that way, Penn State's run is way tougher than how the
Oregon
bracket turned out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I honestly think we'd probably face Clemson.
Clemson or Notre Dame, yeah. It just depends.
I think Clemson would win. Bro, the way that Cade was playing, and especially
in the season, yeah.
Bro, like he went toe to. If I'm not mistaken, didn't he go toe to toe with Texas? Like he was.
Till the end, yeah.
Till the end, right? Yeah. If I'm not, it was a really close game. If I'm not mistaken, right?
Yeah, the final was like 34-20 something, but it was like it didn't tell the whole story.
No,
Michael said a good point here.
It was a blowout, right? At like in the first half or whatever, and then the second half he just fucking exploded, right?
Yes, but I think they still ran away at the end too.
Yeah, but I think obviously that's.
Oh no, I remember. Yeah, you're right though, because it was like, damn, there just wasn't enough time left for Cade to cook.
It was 38-24 to finish.
Yeah, it was. Cade ran out of time because he did get hot late. I feel like he got hot
really
late.
Hot.
Okay,
he got really hot. That's also Texas. Like Texas also had the best defense last year.
All they had to do was hang on.
That's all they had to do. Like,
just hang on.
I think if he would have faced Notre Dame, I think he would have won. I legit think I don't think Notre Dame poses the problems that Texas does defensively.
Can I be honest with y'all? Last year was Notre Dame's like first year like really
being good. Like really,
I feel like they've always are there
and
then they lose.
Lost to Northern Illinois.
It's crazy, bro.
When was that?
I remember that.
That was like week 2 or 3. Yeah,
last year, right?
They made the
that was early.
Bro, and I remember thinking to myself, I'm like, yep, this is just a Notre Dame. This is just a Notre Dame disaster class, just like every other year. Because the thing is they're always within a top 10 seeding, but they always find a way to choke it away.
Mm-hmm.
Like they always find a way.
Before last year, bro, I don't think they won like a New Year's Six bowl for a very long time. Like they've always made it, but I don't think they won one.
Nope. It'll be interesting. I think Notre Dame, with Coach Freeman, I think they found their identity. Who's their quarterback, by chance?
What's his name? Because they lose.
They lost their boy.
Yeah.
They lost.
Let me see.
Also, did Clemson get back Phil Maffa?
Let's see. Or else it's like I'm gonna look up the Clemson
I'm looking
player.
up Notre Dame.
Alright, bet.
I don't know who their starter is, but their QB room would consist of C.J. Carr, Blake Herbert, Kevin McKinney, and Anthony Razak.
I don't know who any of those guys are.
2 sophomores, 2 freshmen, so they're gonna have a young quarterback.
Wait, what was his name?
Phil Maffa.
Yeah, I did not put Maffa.
It's like MAFAH or some shit like that, I think.
You see. Oh shit! No, he's the Cowboy.
Oh shit! Okay. Damn. Because I remember him. He was, I think, going into the Texas game, he was kind of like he had like a shoulder injury that was like really like kind of it prevented him from even playing really all that great. But he was somebody who could really explode off the line, and he was somebody that could present a lot of problems. But obviously now they don't have him, unfortunately.
I'm happy the Cowboys gave him a shot. Then that's awesome.
Yeah, he did really good. He did really good last year up until the point where his shoulder was kind of just hanging there. He had to get surgery at the end of the season, unfortunately. So
it says he missed the starting combine. Yeah, because he had a shoulder surgery.
Yep. Yeah, he played the Texas game because it was like the last game of the season. He was like, "Fuck it, like I'm just gonna go out there and kind of just try," but his shoulder was too fucked up for him to even do anything. So he played like really injured. But I think this college football season should be very exciting, and I think
it's most wide open it's been in maybe since the BCS era.
Probably.
Yeah, probably.
Probably. And the most wide open conference is easily the Big 12.
Yeah.
Easily
that
the Big
conference
12.
is gonna be so much fun to watch.
Every week is gonna be fun. Oh man.
Big 12 games, man. Those are gonna be the fun ones to watch. I guess that's everything.
That was a hell of a first episode. Hell yeah.
I guess that covers everything. Will we be back next Friday?
I don't see what
I'm
about to say. Are we aiming for Friday or are we aiming for? Well, no, we can't do after the week because BTPC is on Sunday.
So we could do Friday, and
I don't really know what. No, we're definitely gonna do it. We gotta figure out what to talk about because it's gonna be right before week 0. We feel like we covered pretty much.
Well, no, because who played? Oh no, all the games start on Friday.
Week. Yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay. Darn it.
We'll figure it out.
Auburn beats Georgia and Bama.
Ooh. Whoa. Hot take. Well, my hot take is Florida actually beats Texas and Georgia this year. That's my hot take.
Hot take. North Carolina shocks the world.
Here we go. My hot take, you know what it is. North Carolina's going to the 12-team playoff, baby.
Oh!
That's my hot take, man. That's my hot take.
I like it. Shoot him from the hip. I like that.
Oh, man. I have another hot take. Florida fucking just...
All right. That's not happening. That's not happening, bro. That's not happening. I can't wait to come back, I guess, from 2 weeks from now. Oh, no, I guess 3 when we got some games under the belt. I can't wait to see all the Florida blowouts these first couple weeks. And I'm going to be able to, boost the head up. And then the real football starts. A bunch of nobodies for like the first 2 weeks.
So SEC football got you. Okay, so with all that being said, we definitely appreciate you watching Run Out the Clock episode 1. Tune in next week. Next week might be a little bit shorter. Maybe we'll do an NFL preview that week or something.
We may have to do that just because we're going to be before the games. So I think that'll be a good idea.
The week after is going to be a heavy week 1, and then NFL week 1 is the week after college football week 1.
Right. So I think that makes perfect sense.
So yeah, next week's probably the best opportunity to do NFL preview.
Oh yeah, I have to talk about the fucking Cowboys.
You can talk about you could talk about your Chiefs.
I'm about Patty Mahomes.
Next week we'll probably bring on that fraud Chris. We'll see who else wants to join in.
He did say we were carrying the episode today, Rod. He said Russell Spot was not carrying his load.
Oh man,
Shit. Easy
he's always
payday
hating
for
on Russell Spot, man. I don't think he likes Russell Spot all that much.
That's fine.
He calls.
Do you know? Hey, do you know what college team he likes already, Russell Spot?
Bro, you don't really follow. You just.
Okay.
Yeah, you gotta get him tapped in, man.
Got to.
So last year he claimed Colorado, and then this year he's claiming Vanderbilt. So Pavia.
That's interesting.
I can't wait for that boy to get hit one good time. That first sack, that's
Are
gonna
they
be
playing?
for
Does he have any
everything.
Big Ten teams on the schedule? Because they was talking crazy.
Hey, Spot, you know who you should tell him to claim?
Who?
UNC, baby. Here we go.
Oh, here we go. He might do it.
I mean, that probably is the most fun team this year. Fun team to watch this year. Because we just got to see how that's gonna look.
If only Drake May was on this UNC team with Bill Belichick.
Facts. Oh my God.
Ooh, man.
That's crazy how that kind of happened. Because did Drake May not go to North Carolina?
He did.
Didn't he go to North Carolina? That's so funny. That's hilarious. But yeah, man, 2 hours. First episode, 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Let's go. Let's
Well,
go.
You're still watching after 2 hours and 1 minute. We definitely do appreciate you watching. With all that being said, we will see y'all next week for episode 2 of Run Out the Clock. Y'all be safe.
Deuces.